Lovely. Danish is also very nice. A handsome boy. He's a handsome boy. So they are like two snowballs.
Huh.
And I was like so happy to see them, without them giving me a little pain in my heart.
Yeah.
But then, I just couldn't wait to come back and see them and, like take them in my lap. And whenever I will be coming near, they will just go like this. I said, oh, now you want pampering, right? Every time I will be near them, they will want a belly rub and they will just turn on their back.
Hi everyone, welcome to another exciting episode of Celebrity Pet Parents. We have a very special guest today. Please welcome Rituparna Sengupta and her two dogs, Lillee and Dennis.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine.
So firstly, please tell us, how did you get Lillee and Dennis home and what was your story like?
Actually, for my daughter, if you ask me, she was like hell bent. Mama, please get me pets, get me pets, get me pets. Because I have never grown up with pets, so I don't know that kind of a sort of attachment with the pets or something like that. But then I had my friends and family who obviously had so many pets. But I was always keen on small dogs. They're small kinds of pets, like I always like that. But when my daughter started growing up, like she's like 4 or 5 years, she told me that, Mama, I need pets now. It's high time you get me pets. It's so tiny. And she's like, oh my God, no, you have to. So we started off with a little rabbit, which came to our house one day. And, she was trying to, sort of pamper it and keep it nicely in a shoebox, the way it happens,
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we lost her after a few days. So she became very depressed. Uske baad, what happened is like, she got some small birds which were there. A whole day it was chirping and all that. Later on, she started saying that, no, Mummy, I need a puppy. Next birthday, puppy should come. Next birthday, puppy should come. I said, okay. Then her father said, okay, let's do some research. Because, I was always on a busy feet. I said, during the COVID, we were like all sort of trying to discuss that what is to be done. And during the COVID time, you know what, Natasha, we saw that, a lot of people, they got, sort of inclined to have a pet. They encouraged on cycling, swimming, more of these activities with pets and all that, walking the pets. So I was traveling that time. So my husband secretly discussed with me, see, I have got this beautiful breed and they are really cute. And I had a discussion with my daughter that I want those 3 dots. 3 black dots could be seen and nothing else, and it should be all covered with fur. So, so that's how my thing was, because I wanted to cuddle and pamper. And my husband says that, you know what, we have this opportunity to get. I said 2, not 1, no, 2 of them. They're sitting because they're from the same mother and they're like brother and sister. And so I got a call. Look, there is something coming up tomorrow, so it will be like a surprise to our daughter. I said, okay, fine. So that's how we got Dennis and Lillee, and the names were given by me. Obviously, I thought that, something like a little bit of a interesting combination. So everybody said, are they cricketers? Dennis and Lillee. No, because one is a boy and one is a girl. So I might as well thought, that's a nice, and Lillee is a very nice, very feminine name and all that. And Dennis is like the Dennis the Menace kind of a thing. So we got this combination together. And now we can't even stay without them. I have to travel for my work and everything, but and I really, really miss them now. They're quite well behaved till date. I don't know about later, but they're only 7 months old. So they're like, very cuddly puddly.
And were you and your husband animal lovers, or how did your daughter get that, that love for animals that she has?
We were not animal haters, of course. We love animals. And I had this attitude of, sort of giving the little stray dogs some biscuits and, just to be kind to them. And I always told my children that, you should be kind to animals who don't have a home, who are like on the road, who are stray. Just give them something, give them your love. So that's what I trained them. So I had this attitude of being close, because I have seen pets from the childhood, because my aunt had a pet, my friends had pets. So I was quite attached to them. One of my director friends, they have got big dogs and they are very fond of me too. Whenever I used to go, they were like, oh, now Rituparna Sengupta has come, the heroine, and now the dogs are also after her. So I used to have this whole understanding with the sort of the pets. So they used to love me. So from there, it just sort of started. But then we didn't have any particular idea of getting a pet because of the like we need proper helpers to look after them. When Rishona, my daughter, she goes to school, my son goes to school. So who will have a proper look of the this? When we got two maids in Singapore, then only we thought of getting our two more babies for that one, because they are like babies for us. They are like two snowballs. And I was like so happy to see them, and then I was shooting, and I just couldn't wait to come back and see them, and like take them in my lap.
And how have you been pampering them, and any special arrangements that you made?
Oh yeah, too many. Pampering is the like the best thing what we can do, and that's what has been what we have been doing for so long. We are taking them we had a little dog show, we took them there, like a domesticated show, and then in a Christmas day we got them nice dresses with some bows and ties they wore, and we took pictures of them. My husband had been to the US for a little bit, for a week or so. So me and Rishona, we got this opportunity of getting them on our bed and making them sleep beside us. So that way, and in the morning they will come running, and then they'll just try to jump on the bed, and so they're just a bliss to us. So we actually pamper them a lot, and then we get the dog food, very special dog foods for them. And Rishona actually negotiates with the trainer. She knows exactly when they will sit, and she will make them sit, and then they will get she will give them the treats, and then they will look at her and then understand her expressions, and then they will jump. So all this training process also is going on, and they're very good at it, that the temperament is very nice, and they don't become too angry or too sad, or always not barking. And the other thing is, Natasha, they don't love dog food now, since my other maid, a fantastic cook, she has mixed some pumpkin, some chicken, and some potato together, and made them. That one day the dog food just finished, so before they could get the dog food back home, so she actually gave them some curry type thing, and now they are only they only want to have that. They're not really into dog food anymore. They said, and they will move their faces like this and say, no, we will not have this, we'll only have that.
And any games or anything that they enjoy doing or playing with you?
They love to play. And my daughter has got all kinds of toys for them, like those little long tailed and stitched toys they love to bite on and to chew on. Then they have this dentures they bite on, because now since they're teething, and the teeth is like getting stronger, so they want to latch onto something and they want to bite it hard. So that way she has got those dentures for them, so they're keeping on chewing those. And then we have got some of those colored lit balls, so they will just go to the direction of that color, and they will run and get it back. So they're such fast runners, my god. I can't keep pace with them. They will run around the house, and they will make me run as well. So I said, good, actually my exercise is happening if I'm running after them. So that's a bit of fun I have with them. So whenever they see me, they just they will just turn their back, and they will be flat. They want a belly rub every time they will see me, and whenever I will be coming near, they will just go like this. I said, oh, now you want pampering, right? Every time I will be near them, they will want a belly rub, and they will just turn on their back. So those small things really gives me a lot of happiness. Whenever I'm sad or I'm just not feeling up to anything, I just be with them. I just take them in my lap and try to cuddle them and hold them as much as possible. You get some kind of solace and very different kind of happiness when I didn't have this feeling before, because I didn't have a pet anytime with me, or I didn't know actually what goes in somebody's mind to have a pet, because I always felt that why they become so attached, why they become like so sad when they are gone. But when repeatedly with my friends, I saw that how they have suffered how they have been like all alone, how they have cried their eyes out when their pets are not well. They have gone into hospitals. They have sleepless nights in a row. I couldn't understand what feeling goes into it. But now, when I have a pet myself, I understand that a slightest. Dennis was a little he was a little ill a few days back. He scratched his leg and there was some little infection. So I was feeling so bad that Dennis is suffering, and then we took them to the doctor. We gave them the proper medication. So I can understand that it is like a part of us.
You have a full house now with 2 kids, 2 pets. So was that something you always wanted, at the back of your mind?
Yes, because I love kids. That's for sure. Whatever be it in my career and all that, I love kids, and I have been very diligent and very persistent about it that I should have a family and my kids and everything. So I have always continued my career with my family. So that way, obviously, for me, it is a definite bliss that I could get 2 additions more to my family.
Yeah.
And that way, my husband is also very supportive about it. He's not a very ardent dog lover, but eventually what happens, apparently we feel that, okay, fine, it will be. But, when you live with the pets and you live with that kind of an attachment, you generally, tend to get that feeling happening, with time. So obviously, yes, I have a full house, but then, whenever I'm thinking of, I have to travel back to India because of my work, the thought of, going back, without them is giving me a little pain in my heart.
Yeah.
But then, but that's how life is all about. We have to, manage expectations in our own ways. So that way.
If your dogs had to have some superpower, what do you think that would be?
They should have a superpower to fly with the wings, and I can be with them and flying in the sky.
If you had to describe them with any movie title or any song, what would that be?
Lovey-dovey.
Okay. If you could read their mind, what do you think they would say to you?
Don't cuddle me so much that I will die of breathlessness because I hold them so tight and so near to my chest that they are like, oh, they does like this. So obviously, but I want to take them so close to my heart that they should feel my heartbeat.
What do you feel would be an ideal day for them if they could tell you what the ideal day would be like?
I would love to have them talking sometime with me. So that will make my day, and I will discuss my problems with them. Even that I will have not a soul to listen to my worries and tensions or agonies or whatever it is. I will definitely want them to listen to me and give me some very important suggestions for life.
Any advice or message for pet lovers who are thinking of adopting pets, but they are, kind of thinking about it? Should I do it or should I not? What would your message be?
It is like a very nice teaching, or I must say, very nice example you create for your children. That how to take care of things, how to take care of little things of life. They also get this whole sense of responsibility, and also sort of tries to learn things. If you are feeling up for it, just go for it and don't think twice, because I believe that if nobody is there around you, they'll be there to share your feelings. I mean, maybe they can't speak, but with their eyes they speak a lot.
It was lovely meeting you and your pets and your daughter, of course.
Okay, say bye.
Bye.
So bye, babies. Bye. Say bye. 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 Bye.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.